Alright guys, in this video, we're taking you 3 bicep exercises that you're probably not doing. And the big reason for this video is you have a few camps of people. You have the people that are like tried and true, stick to the basics, full range of motion. And then on the other end of the spectrum, you have the people that don't necessarily give up about form, technique, and they're just in there to get a sick pump. Confuse the muscle. Now I want to base these 3 exercises on experience. I want to base them on biomechanics, scientifically what moves best with your anatomy, and then I actually just want to have fun when it comes to good training. These 3 things, training smart, training hard, and actually enjoying what the heck you're doing, is what's really going to take your gains to the next level. Without further ado, the first exercise that you need to try and implement into your training now is the overhead VBar cable behind the neck curl. Yeah, that's definitely a mouthful, Sky. That's what she said. So as you set up for this movement, you want to make sure you have the VBar, and you're doing this on a lat pull down machine. It's the easiest way to set this up. Instead of grabbing the VBar with a full grip, think about hooking your thumbs around. That way, since you're using the VBar, your grip is going to be less of a limiting factor for the movement. Now keep in mind, because your elbows are placed in front of your body, you're going to be placing majority of your focus on the long head as well as your brachialis. It's pretty sick. Okay guys, so this one is super interesting. So I got the idea from Ryan Humiston, who is pretty epic. Now, I never got the name, which is probably something I should have done before creating this video. So we're gonna come up with one. So I'm definitely gonna call this one like the rock with an incline curl, and you're gonna see why. And what you're gonna do with this one is completely turn out, arch the back a little bit, fully turn out those wrists, and as you go into your curl, you're going to raise up. Now this is going to maintain the strength curve, keeping peak tension throughout the entirety of the movement. It's pretty freaking challenging. You're not gonna need a ton of weight for this. See, when you think about how gravity works, constantly pulling straight down to the floor, you are keeping the forearm straight in line with the floor, which is making the tension that is happening on the bicep exponential. The next exercise on the list that is very near and dear to my heart is the single arm horizontal rotating cable curl. Now the cool thing about the exercise is you can place whatever focus on whatever head you want based on how you're feeling that day, or on whatever head you're working on. Setting up, core nice and tight, shoulders back and down, and you are focusing on rotating that bicep as much as you possibly can. This is going to engage the short head. You can cut that rotation a bit to engage the long head, and you can minimize that rotation a little bit to really focus on the brachialis. Either way, it's a pretty sick movement. It's gonna make you feel like a beast, and at the end of the day, cable, resistance bands, whatever you got, it doesn't really matter. And if you feel like you're losing out on that tension at the full extension, it's okay to stop a little shy. Time for some practical takeaways. So which one of these exercises should you do? Here's the thing, I want you to do all of them. Throw them into your routine on a week-to-week basis. And then once you've tried them all out, implement the one that you like the most into your routine. Guys, this whole fitness thing, it's about longevity. And the only way you're gonna do something long-term is if you actually enjoy the process. So venture out a little bit. If you got some value here, hit the like button, hit subscribe for more content. I do post every single day. As for coaching, that's gonna be the first link in the description box below, as well as a link to my recent video, which is this top supplements I recommend to maximize your muscle building potential. Guys, I appreciate you. Peace, love, gains, and I'll talk to you soon. All right, brain fart, brain fart, brain fart.